is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I am easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may have an unsafe experience playing this game. For content warning, please visit something ddlc. More warning HTML. I have crippling depression. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you are agreeing that you are at least 13 years of age. Yes. Yay, joke. This game is not easy to disturb for the record ko. Doki Doki! Nico Nico ni!
You're laughing, mommy.
Okay. So, what's up? Record ko.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I've seen other YouTubers play this and I'm gonna try it. And what I've seen, there are so many waifus. Yes. It's almost February, meaning Valentine's Day. And I am always lonely because I'm a loser who loves anime girls. New game. Please enter your name. Dr. Dre. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to anything attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see making today, but it's just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's chased after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe because I only decided to stop and wait for you. I'm sorry you were thinking about ignoring me, Baka. That's mean, Dre. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. It's not that I like you or anything, Baka. Sundere. Fine. But you did what to wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dre, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. What? Sayori likes to worry too much about me, when I'm perfectly content to getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's literally me in real life. A loser who plays video games and watch anime. Uh-huh. Wait, that's her talking. I was talking about how I'm worried about you. You will not learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What the heck does NEET mean? In a few... You trust me, right?
Again.
You make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than I'm surprised and even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. What's wrong with you, woman? The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Just like my life. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Just like what I do. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs, but I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have gone to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up in the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came. Honestly, you're worse than me. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late in your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement so that you know. Know what? Well, come to my club. Sayori! Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah! Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she earned the title of vice president. And I said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell that Sayori is really much of an airhead if she's so cunning to plan all of this out. I laughed alongside. Ah, fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school upstairs in a section of the school I rarely visit, used for third year in class activities. Third year, grade 9, like my life. The only difference is, the girls are different in this game than in the real world. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance at the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you. Hentai. Okay. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Dre, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape from me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yay, the club is full of lollies. I wish we had this in school. A club that's full of cute girls. It's full of lollies. What are you looking at? If you're gonna say something, say it. Yeah, sorry, woman. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently not Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She's a lolly. That's what she is, a lolly. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she's getting moody. Sayori just sits quietly into my ear, then turns back and towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who is apparently comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And sounds like you already know Monica, right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Dre! Dr. Dre! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we really talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Just like one of my classmates. This game is my life. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Dre! We made a room for you at the table, so can you sit down next to me or Monica? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then I'm about to make some tea then, as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray. Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki is probably marches to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts off foil to reveal dozens of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, with little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Kawaii! I have no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full as Open managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Mama! I notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. It tastes like shit. Thank you, Natsuki. Why do you think it me? It's not that haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's not that I like you or anything, Baka. I made them for you or anything. Though you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, Baka. Alright. Woman? I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You kept the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you read a good book? Yeah, I guess. Don't get yourself too intimidated, Yuri's just to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be for pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica reads my eyebrows, then smiles at me. I've seen enough hentai. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting. I'm surprised. How come you decided you're on a club? You're probably board members of major clubs. Weren't you leader of debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics in the major clubs because of the corrupt government, just like what happened in the Joker movie. It feels like nothing but arguing on the budget and publicity and prepare for events. I'd rather take such time to personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages me into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have worked hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. What makes school events like the festival that much more important? I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, not like the ones in mine. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the brand new idea of a new member joining. So I don't really know how I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Dre, what do you like to read? Well, manga. I knew it. I muttered to myself, half joking. Natsuki, head suddenly perks up. It looks like she says something about it, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep into complex fantasy worlds, like Lord of the Rings. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive, like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Harry Potter. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds me her comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements, with Emir's, me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer is so delicately take advantage of own lack of imagination to complete throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Like It Chapter 2. I read a horror book once. It was It by Stephen King. I despitefully grasped something I can relate at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. She's talking to Dwayne Johnson. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if it's a story that makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is even very successful at changing the way you look at the world in a brief moment, like It Chapter 2. You wanna balloon, Georgie? I hate horror! That's what the story is Yuri about horror novels and nakalito ko kung anong It o Georgie. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... That's okay, sighs darting over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Get it back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are, because you're a lolly. So you're... Wala. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands behind her shoulders. I'm not cute! Yes, you are, because you're a lolly.
That game reminds me of Gravity Falls.
Ano naman? Unsa ka tong episode na kanang
Itong fat guy and that weird girl.
You're more dating game.
Yeah, dating game.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why would you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Yeah, it's just that. I'm sorry, it's just that Natsuki is just cute when she's mad. Natsuki averts her eyes. You won't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing vulnerabilities, showing the deepest reaches of your heart. True that, dude. True that. You have writing experiences too, Yuri. Maybe you could share some of your work to set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable. And have to share hers. Okay. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit down in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we will share them with each other. And that way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dre? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought, and they all looking at me. Sayori is like worried now. Like Yuri is just Yuri, I guess. Monika she's distressed that this club isn't getting any new members. Sayori looks she like feels sad for that I'm not joining, and Natsuki. Sorry, it's just she's so adorable when she's mad. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Okay, Sayori looks like she's like in a moment of sadness from where like I didn't join the club. Yuri is just silent there. Monica looks like she's worried that the club will fail. And Natsuki. but I'm sorry. I thought Dre, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls because that is my weakness, cute anime girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day. Is in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I wish that happened in my life. I'm not gonna lie, I would enjoy it. I would enjoy it. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up again. They all look happy, because a while ago, Natsuki was looking at me with an angry face that reminds me of Batman. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks. I guess. Okay, everyone! I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once again more. Dre, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica? With my mediocre writing skills. Kinda. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dre, since we're already here, do you wanna walk home together? Oh, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. That's because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart to the club room, making our way home. The whole way, sorry, bad grammar. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Probably. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Let's see, to make the most of my circumstances, I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think Philip Clubber will like. Something good happens. I wonder what that means. Just saying. Out of curiosity, just saying. Games, because I'm a gamer. Oh, that makes Natsuki happy. How about vibrant? Makes you happy. Treasure. Let's make Sayori. I want to make Sayori happy, because she's precious to me. Don't ask why. Love. Okay. Childhood. Because Sayori is a childhood friend in the game, so yeah. Lollipop, because that's the word lolly. Laugh, because I have a weird laugh sometimes, which is true. Sometimes when I laugh, it's kind of weird. Don't ask why. I could be the Joker or something. Okay. Determination. And, cute. Horror. You want a balloon, Georgie? Horror. Prayer. Incongruent. Prayer. Okay, that makes Sayori happy. I want to make her happy. Together. Heartbeat. I'm not sure if this is legal because of the new YouTube stuff like that, but since this video like will be like not for kids, because I want like comments in my videos, stuff like that. I'll just choose summer. Passion. Awesome, dude. Friends. Music. Oh, making Sayori happy, because something good will happen. I have a feeling the FBI should be around here. By the time of this recording, I'm 15. And by the time when I'm older and still love anime girls, the FBI should be aware of my activities right now. Vacation. And comfort. Yay, I made Sayori happy. Hi again, Dre! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dre. I hope this isn't even too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! He deserves any slack. He deserves slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. That's interesting. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! I agree with Natsuki. Manga's literature. I have a collection of comics too. That makes it like manga. But I agree with Natsuki. Manga's literature. Vote for her for president next year. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dre always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Helps him with busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You gotta take responsibility for it, woman. And you almost set your house on fire once. I had to call the fire department. You nearly burned your own house down, woman. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Dre can become good friends, too. Sayori. Okay, I'm speechless at this point. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, when it's really not. What do I do? Excuse me. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it, if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. But what kind of book? I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book and thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How this is girl accidentally being so cute? How is this girl being accidentally so cute? Yuri is I'm not really sure. I forgot what's like the dere for shy girls, but from what I know, Natsuki is a tsundere. She even picked out a book she thinks that I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now it's everything settled, I expect Monim to kick out some schedule for activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have been having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. But I can't help to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet? Whatever the heck that means. Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I probably could fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to see a little lame compared to the wait. Excuse me. We're probably gonna see him really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks out to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's smart to figure how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things that they speak of their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick? Whoa, what kind? Look at Sayori's face. Like, she's surprised to know what kind of food. Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Aha! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes! That works out perfectly! That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes stick to my creative tummy! Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry! Anyway, there's still work to details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Yeah, this is like what I like about Sayori. Because to be honest guys, out of all of the girls in this game, I love Sayori the most. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come true. Suppose that's why I ended up letting her go. On my case, that's about things. I can't help but to wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Mother! My thoughts exactly. Sayori, don't you dare do that to me, woman! I swear to God, if we were married one day and you did this to me in the first morning, I swear, woman. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face willing my vision. Sayori, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, woman? I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey, that's what happened to me right now. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Well, I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry. Wait. Because the clubs feel better. Sorry, Sayori. You know what, Sayori? I'm sorry for napping. I stayed up last night making this YouTube video, watching anime, and doing stuff that I would do that's more important than you, woman. Does the school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Yeah, I stayed up late last night, Sayori, watching anime, doing more important things. Obviously making this YouTube video. That's more important than you, woman. Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Oh, how did she know? Like, how did she know? Like, I said anime. Like, how did she know? Like she know that I just like said anime. How did Sayori know? She must have been watching me. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Hish. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Don't look at me with that face, Sayori. I know you've been oversleeping. Not every day. That's not very convincing, Sayori. You can't convince me. Sorry, but you can't convince me, love. How many days of this past week have you gotten up on the time? That's what? It's a secret! I knew it. Come on! At least give me benefit of doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's all written all over you. I mean, just look at your face. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out of it. Excuse me. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. I mean, just look at your hair. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. I'm gonna imagine I'm straightening out with the mouse cursor. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't right either. You see this, Sayori? It's not right. It's not right, woman. How can you be a perfect wife for me in the future where you can't even take care of yourself, woman? What's wrong with you? And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Somewhere around there. I'll try to wipe it out the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. I mean, the hair, your bow, your face right now. Even though it's cute, but still. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that, Sayori. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Except for probably me one day. Just, maybe. Eh? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa, damn! Damn! I like where this is going. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful! The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I did it when I bought it. It did when I bought it. Oh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means that my life is complete. I like where this is going. In my instincts. I like where this is going. That's all for this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description below. Join my Discord server, also in the link in the description below. And also, if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, give it a thumbs up. And also, part 2 of my gameplay of Doki Doki Literature Club will be on like February 14th. So it'll be like a Valentine's Day special. Think about it. Well, see you guys next time. See ya.